Hey guys, I'm Danielle and I am the program manager here at the Community Compost Movement.
Hey, I'm Miranda and I'm the intern from Patagonia working with the Community Compost Movement here on the North Shore.
This is called the North Shore Community Compost Movement. It was started by a nonprofit out of San Diego called Changing Tides Foundation. A lot of the founders actually live here on the North Shore. They watched a movie, it was called Regenerating Paradise, and it was all about how to really create great soil that can sequester carbon. And so they were really inspired by that movie, and what they came up with was the Community Compost Movement. So it's a program where people subscribe, so they pay $30 a month, and we pick up their food scraps every week. So once a week on Wednesdays, we go around, drive around North Shore, pick up their buckets of their food waste from the week, and then we drop them off a fresh bucket. So today we are here at Waihuana Farm, and we are going to harvest our soil, and we are also going to build compost piles with the food waste that we have collected from the neighborhood. We've got a bunch of sifters laid out, and we have 2 piles that we've built with wire and cardboard around it. And what we're going to do is we're going to shovel out all of the soil that has been decomposing with food for the last month, and we are going to load it onto our sifters. We have 2 different sizes of sifters, and we're going to screen all of our soil. So it'll take out any avocado pits that are left in there, any big chunks of wood that made its way in there, and we are going to sift that first and then dump that pile onto our smaller pile and sift that, and then we have our harvested soil. Now, the specific thing that we do that's different with composting is we use bokashi. So bokashi is a mixture of rice bran, molasses, EM, which is effective microorganisms, and water. So you mix that, and when you add that in with your food scraps, it actually ferments them. So that's what we want. It's kind of like pickling. So we want to ferment the food because it'll break down faster once we mix it with the soil. It also is really nice because when you put it in your kitchen with the bucket, it helps eat the odor. So the bacteria actually breaks down the other bacteria that causes odor, so it doesn't make your food waste stink for the week. The difference with the bokashi method of composting is you can actually add in meat, bones, dairy, which is usually not allowed in normal composting. We don't take cardboard, tea bags, or coffee filters.
So next we're going to be building new compost piles, and how we're going to do that is by taking the 20-gallon trash cans that we've had of our food scraps fermenting over the last 2 weeks, and we're going to add them to the compost piles in sort of a lasagna effect. So we're going to add the food scraps and then the bokashi mix on top, and then do another layer of the Menehune Magic compost soil. And that's our layering system, and we just build that up a few layers until we've reached our capacity for the pile, and then make a new one.
Let's say we get some food scraps that are a little bit more wet, you want to add more bokashi. But if everything looks pretty good and dry, then you don't need as much bokashi. So it's kind of just like a visual experiment as far as how much we need to use depending on what the food scraps look like. But with the soil that we are harvesting right now, what we're going to do is we're going to donate some to Waihuana Farm because they allow us to have our whole setup here, which is so awesome. And we also are getting ready to sell it at farmers market. So we already sell the bokashi that we make because it's such a good addition to anyone's home composting system. We also have a rewards program. So our subscribers, they pay $30 a month for the program, and what they get back is every single week when we pick up their food scraps, we weigh it. We have a little hanging scale. So once they get to 100 pounds, they actually get a $10 credit. So they can either get soil, they can get merchandise, they can get bokashi. The subscribers can choose their gift after donating 100 pounds of food. Right now we're just at about 15 subscribers, and we have been averaging about 200 pounds a week. So some weeks we've gotten like 152, and the last couple of weeks we've gotten over 200 pounds of food waste just from 15 homes, which is just crazy to think about how many people that we're not getting to that are throwing their food still in the trash can and it's going to the landfill. Mm-hmm. So our goal is to not only divert a lot of food waste from the landfill, but to also turn that into really, really nutrient-dense soil that we can then grow more food out of in the future. The thing that I really love about Hawaii is that we have so much land actually dedicated to agriculture here. The only problem with that is a lot of the land is monocrop farming. So you've got places like Dole and Monsanto who rent out large acres of land and only grow one thing on it. Not a lot of it is dedicated to regenerative agriculture. So our goal is to inspire people, because farming is an expensive thing to do. It costs a lot of money to grow food. So if we can offset one of those costs by providing soil to the farmers using the food waste, that's one less thing that they have to worry about, and one more thing that we can take care of ourselves. If you live on the North Shore and you would like to subscribe to our program, go ahead and check out communitycompostmovement.org for more information. There's going to be a link. Go ahead and click the link to follow it to our website. If you don't live on the North Shore of Hawaii and you would like to be involved, you can donate to Changing Tides Foundation. They are the nonprofit who started the Community Compost Movement here on the North Shore. We also sell starter packs. So you can buy a bucket, you can buy bokashi, and you also get the information packet that tells you what you can and can't put in there, how to bury it in your backyard, or how to create a compost pile in your backyard.
Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. I really hope that you guys like this style of content. It's a little bit different than me because I'm used to doing like the vlog kind of thing. So let me know if you preferred it like this. It's more documentary, professional style, or if you want to see me holding my iPhone, talking to it all the time like that. Leave a comment below, and then let me know if you have any questions about this stuff, and I'll be in the comments answering them, because I learned a lot here today and I'm happy to share that knowledge with you guys. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more YouTube videos about sustainability here in Hawaii. Thanks for watching. Bye.